I want to give a quick shout out to these fellow people on the screen: Dora, Michael, Thou Shalt Play More, and Weinstein Gaming for being the top supporters on my channel and for helping me making all this possible. Thank you very much. And if you want to know how to be part on this list and part of the support, stay tuned at the end of the video. Hey everyone, this is Zero Prime and welcome back to another showcase of Zero Showcase, a series in which I show you the video games and other stuff I've collected during my time here in Beijing, China. Now, on today's episode, it's going to be a little bit different. Now I'm going to show you what I would say is some random stuff that I've collected at this point. Like for example, like figurines here, or figures, and especially in Beijing and probably all parts of China, they have these stores called the Pop Marts, where you basically go and buy these, the gacha boxes to get the figure that you would like to have and everything. And if you know about the whole gacha boxes and everything, unless you buy the whole set, the whole box and everything, you're not gonna get the figure you want by a random chance, even though, yeah, you could, but the probability of that, is low, especially if other people buy the boxes. Like, this one was given to me by a co-worker years back, and it's just like, a cute little girl in a dress, with a little sleep bubble, just a cute little figure. Next we got, speaking of gifts, this one was a bit special. That about 2 years ago, I did get a red envelope, which usually, they give them out with money and allowance. But in this one, it's a little bit different, as these were like 20 yuan that were made for the Year of the Dragon. So, as you can see, this is what the Year of the Dragon 20 RMB is like. And I got, let's see, 1, 2, 40, 60, 80... and 100 though, and was almost something to spend, but since I was told that there's not that many of these out there, I decided to keep it in the red envelope and let the value of it go up over time as one of a kind. Maybe just put this back in the red envelope. There we go. Now then, next we got, let's go with, going back to the figures. They even have like some figures about some of deities. Like here, this is what I would call the triple stack figures, as basically you have like the bottom figure, the middle figure, and then you have the top figure here. And not only do you can find these at like, some pop marts and everything, but you can also find them in temples as well. And while I don't remember the name of this fellow right here, I do remember that this one is, like he will, if you have him, he will eat the fat from the food so you don't gain weight. And funny story is that me and a female friend went to a temple. We each got a box of it. I got this one. When she found out that, who I had, she begged me to have it. It's like, sorry, but first come, first serve. So, kind of interesting figure to have. And the next one that we have is also, well, not like a triple figure, but this one's more like a double figure that has a, I guess you could say like a sea dragon type creature, and this girl on the bottom. I don't know if she's like a figure made for a special event or if she's a deity, but I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, I just saw this and figured it was cute, so that's why I got it. And the last one that we got is another one of the triple stack deities, with the bottom, the middle, and the top. And I would say he looked like a Buddha-like person, but I'm not sure if they like the actual Buddha. But anyway, it's kind of interesting to have, to find these here. So if you're a figure collector stuff, you can definitely find a lot of interesting figures here in Beijing or in China. Like this one here that I got is a simple elephant, and it shows like the mechanical side of an elephant. And you can split them apart. And I guess if you have like different figures, you can do like a mix match of sorts. But yeah, like I said, just rather something unique and interesting. Then this one right here. Now this one right here, if you remember, I did a short of going to a concert for a band called Mayday. That if you spend RMB, then you can buy these, which is basically the RNG or type wands, basically, that you can use to, you know, showcase the pattern and everything. And if you connect this to the Bluetooth on your phone and everything, then you can do this. Like we have blue, green, red, white, purple, and basically you tie this to your phone and it can change color on its own and everything. So yeah, I got this since it was technically the first concert I've been to in Beijing, China, and figured it was like a neat little souvenir to have. So I still have the box for it and everything. There we go. Now next we got, let me see. Now we have this one as well. There we go. Now this is like, you know, here in China, it's like they have like, you know, handhelds and consoles that are, you know, designed to like carry quote unquote multiple games. Like this one right here, which, you know, it just says the LD300. So I'm trying to remember, where's the power button on this thing? Yeah, 64-bit OS, supports arcade, GBA, Famicom, Super Famicom, Sega Genesis series, and support multilingual language. And if I can find the on switch, because it's been a while. This one? Yep, there we go. Yep, so here we have like the PlayStation. Like, let me just load up like, alright, like this one. Turn it up a little bit. And you can definitely tell that it works. Of course, since it's in a language, it'd be kind of hard to understand. But, as you can see, it works. So, yep, there you go. Then the next one we have is a similar one right here that a friend of mine sold this to me from the flea market. And of course, I think because it hasn't been plugged in for a while, it's not going to turn on. Yeah, it definitely needs to be plugged in because it's been left alone for a while. But essentially, it's the same concept that you can play, like, you know, games on this that with the ROMs and everything downloaded. So there's that. And then now this one I did find on the ground somewhere. Don't remember exactly when, but I found this on the ground. It's like an actual pin you can wear, and I just thought, you know, looks unique and everything. Then we have that. Let's see. Oh, here's when you open the figure, it comes with a character card. So I can't read, you know, who this is, but if you can read Chinese, this is who this particular person is. Next, this one is close to sentimental because this is like the first Christmas gift that Dora, the one that's on my thank you list, got me. And of course, if you recognize this figure, it's from the League of Legends, which, you know, it's very, very, very popular here in China as well. So this one, you know, I played like a little bit of it, you know, just to try it out. Never really got into it, but you know, this one does have sentimental value to it. Alright, then let's see. What else? What else? Oh yeah, this one. This one I got. Might have to try to position the. There we go. Just to showcase a bit. Now here, this is like the Dark Souls bonfire, which specifically is from Dark Souls 3 that you can, you know, buy, and supposedly it's supposed to light up, but I think it was broken. But I could have gotten a refund or another one, but I figured, you know, even if it doesn't turn on as it's supposed to, you know, it still looks good and everything. So I figured that now if I die, I can just be resurrected here at the bonfire. Okay, put this back here for now. Oop, there we go. Okay, so we have that. Then let's see. Next we got during one of the trips that I went to, we stopped by this place. It was like a not an escape room, but it's definitely like a huge temple area that you have to go and try to solve the puzzles in each area. And even though there was some that I couldn't quite understand, with some guidance I was actually able to help solve some puzzles by pointing things out and everything. So it was rather interesting. And when you completed it, you get this this little gold thing. And of course I say gold, quote unquote, because it's probably not made of real gold, but still, like I said, a cute little thing to have. And let's see. I think yeah, this is like the ticket thing that you know you use to get in, that I put it into that little book. That's why I still have it. Let me see here. Now here's something rather interesting. For one thing, yes, you're not mistaken. This is the actual Papa John's pizza chain here in Beijing, China. I'm not kidding you. This is an actual Papa John's pizza. Yeah, when I first, arrived here and everything and was looking at pizzas, I was shocked to see that they, have it here. Now, in one of the promotions when I ordered a pizza, I picked on the one that I thought was interesting. And, let's see. I don't think I opened this one up, I just left it alone, but, oh no way, I did open it. So, here, they have like a promotion of some sort with, I don't know who this specific person is, but I'm guessing he's a famous celebrity here in Beijing, China, or in China in general. Not sure exactly, but it's like, an interesting piece to have, especially, that there is an actual Papa John's here besides Domino's as well. Because I know some people might say, Papa John's, ew. It's like, to me, pizza is pizza. I mean, yeah, some pizzas have better ingredients and all that stuff, but anyway, along with that, they also, gave out, items as well for this. Like, this is an actual postcard, which, who sends postcards nowadays? I mean, you can probably collect them and all that, but to actually just, write a letter, mail it, I don't think nobody does that still in this day and age. Then, let's see, what else? The same thing, like there's a chicken restaurant here called, called Wallace, which is basically a chicken burger and chicken chain here in Beijing, China. And of course they had like a promotional thing of some sort with quote unquote autographed cards of whoever this person is. So okay, next let's see here. Only a few more items left to go over. Same thing like here, that I went to a little demo thing of something, and apparently there was a store that was held out here that this was like a stamp of this figure, but I never used it. But it's like, just a little interesting thing to have. Then of course there's this one, which is a little souvenir that I got on doing one of the trips, where basically this is essentially a whistle, a shell whistle, which, listen, which it works still. Okay, next, now I might show the bigger bag I still have, but when I did the vidlog of the small anime convention, you have the choice to pick which gift bag you want, and I picked the one for that time I was reincarnated as a slime, and this was some of the stuff that came in with that said bag here. So it's rather interesting that all these are, same postcards, and a sheet of stickers, which of course I never used it for obvious reasons. Right? And the last thing to showcase in this episode, oh no wait, there's one more thing before that. Also, I did get from the Yoshinoya. And yeah, I know this is like a Japanese restaurant, but there are some here in Beijing. But I ordered a meal one time and I got this little stretch figure here. But of course I never took it out of the box since I thought it was, too cute to do that, so. Okay, now the last thing to show, this is from when I did the vlog when at the Joy City Mall, they had an event where they showcased some of Jinjo Ito's work, and of course I did get some stuff there. Like one, I got this, I did a press penny type thing there and got the printing press of Tomei. Then I got this little magnet, the wall magnet, the magnet for Tomei as well. Put that over there. So, and again, might have to do this. Okay. This one's like a little 3D ROM, a 3D diorama of Tomei, and featuring some of the classic scenes and some of her stories and such. Yeah, so it's like a neat little souvenir thing to have. And if you ever want to see what they did in that, just look up on my Zero's Life in China, and you'll find the Jinjo Ito event that I went to and recorded it. So there we go. Let me just put that aside there. Okay, there we go. Okay. And with that, that's all I have to show for today, folks. So as usual, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a comment below. Subscribe for more video update. Share this on your Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and all the social medias. And don't forget to hit the like button to help out the channel, and to turn on the notification bell to stay up to date on my channel. And if you guys want to help me out in some shape or form, I do have a Patreon account down below. And as usual, guys, thank you for watching, and have a pleasant day. Bye-bye.